welcome to your reading for February the 5th through February the 11th. And this is a general reading, Aries. If you have a dilemma, please don't hesitate to contact me and get a personal reading. I love reading for you guys. The information for that is in the Show More section below. You can go to my website, check out the various readings that I offer, or email me. What next? Oh yes, this is for your sun, moon and rising. That information to the other videos will be in the Show More section below again. And what else? I think that's it. Oh no, thank you for all the likes, comments, shares and subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. I really appreciate that. That really helps me. And that's it. Let's go to your cards. Oh, and the background's a little different today because I'm filming from my friend's. I'm staying at my friend's house for the weekend, so I'm trying to get these videos done in a very short period of time this week. But I think it's important to get them done. So the first card for you, Aries, is the Nine of Cups. What a wonderful card. Your first card. It looks like an interesting week for you, Aries. This is a wishes and dreams come true card. The only thing that you need to be aware of with this card is that because of the feeling of all your wishes and dreams coming true, the urge to over-celebrate sometimes and overindulge can come in. So, yes, celebrate, absolutely. But, rein it in a little. Don't overspend, don't overdrink, things like that. But wishes and dreams come true. And that's why you feel so exuberant, right? Now, clarifying that is the Page of Fire, darling. Opulence, abundance, brilliant ideas coming in and, innovative, an opportunity. Yes, an opportunity, something that, look, I'm sorry, I'm looking to the side because I've got the cards kind of off to my side. I needed to use the natural light from the window. But, so the Page of Fire, this looks really, this is wonderful news. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? It's just lovely. Look at the moon in the background. I mean, this is news. I always say that pages are like messengers. So it's really good news. I have a feeling, well, let me go further, which is really great. Okay, so you've got the Five of Swords, right? I have a feeling that you've been kind of fighting a battle. And the Five of Swords comes up and it's saying, sometimes you need to get humble and you need to be aware of your limitations. This is not a battle that you can fight. So if something comes up this week and the urge is to fight, because sometimes, the ram, don't ram, don't. This is the urge to, really, listen. Sometimes we lose battles and it's okay. There's no, sometimes, right, when we admit that we're wrong or we get humble and we apologize, wonderful things happen from that. That to me is more strength than losing your face. Because this is almost like you battle even though you know you're wrong. And it's just you don't want to lose face, you don't want to look like an idiot or something. And this is sometimes admitting that you're wrong or understanding your own limitations and saying, look, I can't win this battle. Let me just back out now before I, lose everything. That's what this card has come up. Now, clarifying this card, right, is when you do that, you've got the Ten of Water. Fabulous, right? This is amazing. This is, look, the big happy Buddha. Look at him. He's gorgeous. He's happy. This is just feeling so wonderful. So okay, so let me go on a bit further, right? The next card, because I'll recap in a minute. The next card is the number 11, justice. Justice is karmic. Karma is definitely playing its part this week, right? So definitely think about this, right? This is karmic. There's a karmic value to this. Don't get into this fight. Or if you do get into the fight, back off. Because it's definitely going to work out if you back off. It's not going to turn out great if you don't. So this is the justice card. This is about balance, right? This is about opposing forces. This is about opposing forces too, you see. So control those opposing forces and really make the decision to get out of this for the right reason. So don't do it for the best for everyone, not just for you. You know, don't stay in that fight just to stay in it, you know, just to be obstinate. Definitely don't do that. Clarifying, it's the Page of Air. And the Page of Air is about, you know, thinking outside the box. You know, this is about, this is also, look, justice. It's also about doing the right thing for the right reasons. Sometimes there's a different way to do things. You're getting this message clearly. So clear, Aries. I'm telling you that there's something coming up for you this week. And this, of course, is for some of you, not all of you. And your urge is going to be to battle. You may even be in a fight already, I'm not sure. But don't. Because if you don't, your urge is to, you know, hold on. It's like a dog with a bone. This is like, you know, one of those fights where you're battling and you've got the bone and you won't let it go, even though you know you can't hold on to it for much longer. It's like, let it go. Admit that you're wrong if you are wrong. And you are going to come out on top when you do that. Have you ever seen somebody say, you know what, you're right. I was wrong, you know? It's a humbling experience. And to me, I really admire people that can do that, because that shows such a strength in them that it's so much more strength than bravado and going out there and, you know, having a fight or, you know, verbally or physically. I have so much more respect for somebody that's humble and that, you know, speaks their truth. And this is definitely about speaking your truth. There's more than one way to skin a cat. That's what I'm getting with this. So, you know, you can get your truth. Look, maybe you feel hard done to, or maybe your reputation is being attacked. But it's how you handle this that's going to make you or break you, kind of thing. I'm using all these, you know, terms that... All I'm saying, I'm telling you what I'm getting. I'm getting that you're going to be very, very happy. Definitely speak your truth, definitely, but in a very soft way, not in a forceful, hurtful, and abrasive way. And things are really, really looking fantastic for you if you do that. So think of a different way to tell your truth, you know. I know I've got a friend who's an Aries, and she's always saying, well, you know, I'm really honest. And you know what? Sometimes being honest in that way is not a good thing, because you can be brutally honest. Well, I'm not fake. It's not about being fake. It's not about being fake. It's about using your language in a softer way to get your point across, you know. We can all be abrasive at times, for sure. But there's time when you have to use diplomacy, right? So you can still tell your truth, but you can do it in a diplomatic way where it's not going to hurt the other person, where they can really hear it, you know? And I always say to people, take 3 deep breaths, you know, hold it at the top, release it really slowly. Do it 3 times in a row, and you will be so connected heart with your mind that you will be able to speak in a very calm way and people will hear you. Aries, thank you so much for tuning in. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week. To inquire about or purchase any of Mary's services, please email mary@liveinthesolution.com.